In this video, I'm going to talk about one subject that all engineer must learn. Yes, what I'm talking about is computer programming, ENE 105. What's Python? Python is the world's fastest growing and most popular programming language, but also amongst mathematicians, data analysts, scientists, accountants, and network engineers. You can also use Python to build web, mobile app development, and desktop applications, as well as software testing or even hacking. So, Python is a multi-purpose language. What can you do with it? Okay, we will present you through the functionality of the program. That's inserts by explaining the meaning of Python jargon with a total of 5 parts.
Let's start with Python jargon or part 1, which is really basic process and rendering process. The vocabulary you should know is as follows: running, reading, compile, and print. First, running has general meaning the action or movement of a runner.
Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
In the computer programming, running is the management or operation of programming. Second, in the technical term, reading is examine code. Turn it back to yourself and check that it says what you meant to say. By general meaning is the action or skill of reading, written or printed, matter silently or aloud. Third, in the general meaning, compile it to collect information from different pages and arrange it in a book, report, or list. But in the computer programming, it means to translate a program written in a high-level language into a low-level language all at once. Its preparation for later execution, and print is the production of writing or image on paper or on other material with a machine. In technical meaning, print is a function that output to your control window whatever you say you want to print out. In the example, starting from clicking running will start processing. After that, the program will read, which will check the correctness of the code that had been entered. When complete, it will read a compile, which will be translated from the code into a computer language and display the result via print.
Here are some basic numbers and calculations. This is part contain Python jargon, float, and body. In the general meaning, float is a thing that is buoyant in water, and body is the whole physics structure that form a person or animal. This coding starts with import math because it is necessary to use the pi. This is pi. For the main calculation by this program, this will enter the radian to find the circle area, where float is responsible for making the calculation result as a type that represents numbers with fractional part. The code from line 1 to 4 is called body, and in the meaning of the body it means the sequence of statements inside a function definition.
This part talk about repetitive. This part has Python jargon which is for and why. In the general meaning, for mean with the object or purpose of something, and why mean a period or interval of time. When to do something repeatedly in time. we use while and for, both of which have the same meaning to create a loop. While loop function, we create a loop with a while function and condition the program to run. The program will run until the condition is found. From the code, we set the condition that if enter r less than 0 will stop. But for loop is a loop command used to control repetitive action in a certain number of rounds. In this example, we define 10 loops.
Part 4. String is not string, but it is a type that replaces sequences of character Python. This part has Python jargon with string, upper, lower, and strip, which is about letters. In the general meaning, string is a material consisting of threads of cotton, hemp, or other material twist together to form a thin rag. Upper means to be in a position or level higher than something else. Lower means position below one or more similar things. And strip means to remove, pull, or tear the covering or outer layer from something. This is the code to use upper, lower, and strip. This is input you take, and this is output you take to screen. Starting from enter your text wherever you want. Notice the result. You will see that there is a string of the character that we enter. Upper will increase the font size, lower will decrease the font size, and strip will remove any extra characters and space before and after text.
Let's talk about final part 5. In this part, describe the basic system of classes in Python. This part has Python jargon, which is class, object, and self. In a general meaning, class means a group of students who are taught together at school, college, or university. And object means a thing that you can see or touch, but that is not usually a living animal, plant, or person. And self means set of someone, characteristic, such as personality and ability, that are not physical and make that person different from other people. In technical terms, class is a template that can be used to construct an object, define the attribute and method that will make up the object. Object is a unique instance of data structure that's defined by its class. An object comprises both data members and self is used to represent the instance of the class. If you compare the word to be easy to understand, class is like a car factory. In it is an engineer who receives orders from Toyota. Self is a technician who accepts and restores the volume and object. This is the person who buys the car, which must order with the factory.
Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so. Everybody ask me how I know. I smiled at them and said she told me so.